Let's start Odoo module development with version 13 enterprise. So first we create a folder. Now we'll switch into that folder. Now what I usually do, I create an Addons at least. Addons folder, I create a src. Usually I also create a dumps file and a scripts. Now I switch it to src and I create a simulink for the code base of the Odoo server community version. It will be ln-s. Now I'll do the same to the enterprise modules. Give it a different name. So this is the server code. Let's go into our add-ons path. First thing to do is git init, and we initialize our repository. Now let's create our first module, and for that we might need to use something like PyCharm. So open PyCharm, open this folder. So not dev but test. In this window, okay, first thing I do, I always select an interpreter. So if you go into settings and you write here interpreter, and I use a virtual environment. So if you might have a specific one per project, or we can just use the default one for version 13. This already has all the things you need. If you don't have one, you can create it and then add it here. But right now we do have it. This is the source code. These are the add-ons. So let's create a first add-on folder. Let's just create a very simple module here, like a new package. Let's call it project ledger. It's fine. Let's add it to git. Yeah. So we have an init file. That's a mandatory thing to have. Now we need a manifest. Well, we can just take this one and this one, copy and place it here. And now of course we need to change the name, and third party management. And the sequence is the order where the application is going to show up. Description, it's just a description, of course. This and this. This is restructured code. And let's take this off for now. Category, I'll just choose one. Let's say project. And management, then your website, and then images. These are images for the description itself. We don't need them for now, we can just delete them. Let's stretch this up. Yeah, like that. dependencies. So basic list. Now let's remove all these because we don't have yet any XML. No demo XML either, nor QWeb XML. And yeah, so installable, it means you can install it. If it is not installable, it's a library. Is it an application, or is it like just an add-on to an application? If it auto installs or not, and this is an init hook. After installing it will do this. Well, by default you don't need it. So now the readme, it's a markdown file. You just need to do, and with all the description and everything in it for your own module. Let's say this is just a starting point. We have a module. We can call this a module, and we can remove this. It's not part of Odoo. And so we have a module, we have our server here, so let's make it run. What I usually do, I just go here and just right click on it, it says Odoo bin. I have my interpreter set up, so I'll just run like this. It's running without anything, it will start a server anyway. Now I'll stop it and I'll go here and I'll edit configuration and I'll set my parameters. It will be add-ons path. First, always the enterprise add-ons. I can go directly git oe/13.0, then git Odoo 13.0. I have all the versions because I work with all the versions, and so all my projects are like this. Now I'll do also my own modules, so it's in the test Odoo gap add-ons, and that's it. Now I also need to start some database -d. Let's call it 313 ledger. That will be the name of the database, and I'm going to install my project ledger. My project ledger module. Okay, apply. So next time I run this, it will just do run the database and set up my module. Let's see. It is loading. Yeah, it will load all the dependencies, and at the end it will load my own module because it has dependencies on other modules, and then I will be able to start it. So base is there. Okay, it's an empty module. It's a creating, updating, loading demo. So if I go and open it here, local, I have Nginx set up on my local, but you just do 8069 admin, and off we go. Now we just need to start development. If you go to apps, and you'll see project ledger is already installed, and that's it. Hope you liked it.